Well, hello, ladies, gentlemen, boys, and girls of all ages. Spank the Monkey back again with another unboxing video, this time of Murders at Karlov Manor Play Booster Box. Alright, so this is going to be our first take of the Play Booster. Just in the previous video, we had opened a draft booster of Ravnica Remastered, and it was an absolute stinker. I mean, okay, we got 5 Shocklands, happy about that, but everything else was, I would say, not of value. And I'm just glad that maybe that's done. Okay, I don't do draft anyways, so no need to open draft. And then I enjoy set boosters. So if this Play booster has a similar experience, then I would be happy about that. So this came with a buy box, which is this Wojek Investigator, 3 to cast, Angel Detective, 2/4 flying Bidge. Name of your upkeep, investigate once for each opponent who has more cards in hand than you. Okay, so let's put that over here. And then for a bonus round, we do have a promo pack from LCI, from our LGS, and I will open that at the end. Okay, so let's open my first Play Booster box to have this Play Booster experience. Alright, so we have, what is it, how many packs here? We have, so Teysa Karlov is dead. Okay, whatever. Play boosters are draft and set boosters now combined into one. Perfect for limited play, fun to open, find art cards, showcase, and yeah, you know those art cards. Honestly, happy for the artists who make those art cards, but they really did not serve much value in the set booster. Okay, Play boosters may contain these cards: MKM 12376, SPG 19 to 28. Special guest, I think. Each Play booster includes a combination of 1 to 4 cards of rarity or higher. Okay, 3 to 6 uncommon, 6 to 9 common, 1 land card. 1 card of any rarity is traditional foil. Foil borderless mythic in less than 1% of boosters. Traditional foil land replaces a land in 20% of boosters. List card included in 12% of Play boosters, and so on. Okay, so what is this? I think this would be 30 packs. Is it? 14 cards per stack, and we have 5. Oh, okay, so it's 36 packs, so similar to the draft, but only 14 cards, less 1. And since there's no more art card, then I think we're seeing packs less thick. Okay, so we'll put this guy over here to start off with the cool pile, and then let's see. Okay, so here's the first pack for the Play booster. Japanese. Okay, so maybe what we can do is we'll start from here. So we have a dog. Oh, look at this cute token, and then we have a land. For the foil, we get a Tunnel Tipster. Okay, and then we have a, so I'll just put the foils over here, and then Proft's Eidetic Memory. So this is 2 to cast legendary enchantment. Enters battlefield, draw a card. You have no maximum hand size. Begin combat on your turn. Draw more than 1 card this turn. Put an X1 encounters and target creature you control, or X number of cards you've drawn this turn -1. Okay, and then we have a second rare, and we do have a Rakkus Theater. So it's like one of these like dual land, survey land. Okay, I do like these things, so I will probably keep track of them, maybe over here, right? So survey lands, I do like that, and then tunnel the foils, and then high value and bulks. The thing is, I actually don't know the value of these cards now, so Please do bear with me if I miss out anything here that I should watch out for. But I did hear that the commons and uncommon slots actually have some powerful cards. Maybe we should go through them, right? Okay, Green Belt Radical Concealed Weapon. Okay, I did notice that for... Oh, this is pretty cool. It's a 1 to cast Goat. I did notice that for Lost Caverns of Ixalan, they actually had a lot of these good serviceable cards in the common and uncommon slot. And then the special guest cards plus the Jurassic Park cards made that experience really great. And I really did enjoy that particular product, my favorite set of the year. Obviously, the Lord of the Rings one was pretty good, and Commander Boosters, the Commander Master is the only problem there is that it was way too expensive, but I would have loved to open more of the product too. Okay, so Ooze, Forest, and then we have an uncommon foil that would be Eliminate the Impossible. Below that, for the rare, we have a Officious Interrogation. 2 to cast instant. This spell costs Azorius more to cast for each target beyond the first. Choose any number of target players. Investigate X times for X total number of creatures those players control. Okay. And then we get another rare. We have a Lush Portico. So, it's one of these survey lands, which I do like. So we'll put them over here. Okay, uncommons. No More Lies. This is pretty cool. 2 to cast. Instant. Counter target spell unless the player pays 3. If that spell is countered this way, exile it instead of putting it into the owner's graveyard. So another counter spell there. Okay. Next pack. Okay, we have a Clue token, which I think is featured quite heavily. And then land. Ooh, okay, we have a list card. That would be Shard of Broken Glass. I think this is from Shadows of Innistrad. 1 to cast equipment, equipped creature gets 1/0. Whenever equipped creature attacks, you may put top 2 cards of the library into your graveyard. So let's put the list card over here. Maybe over here. Because we're not expecting a lot anyway. Foil, Offender at Large. And for the rare, we have a Lamplight Phoenix. Don't think this does anything much, so I'll put that over here. Long Goodbye. Okay, I will... Ooh, we have a borderless common here. Makeshift Binding. Okay. I will go over the commons and uncommons offline and really go through these cards. I hear that there are some powerful cards here, and would like to see if I can build a new deck or maybe upgrade my existing deck. Okay, so we have a Detective, we have a nice borderless full art land, Mountain, and then for the foil common we have a Due Diligence, and our first mythic, we get a Trostani 3 Whispers. So what does this do? Hybrid, so green, hybrid, white, green, and white. Dryad. So you can pay 1 and green, target creature gains Death Touch until end of turn. You can pay hybrid green white, target creature gains Vigilance until end of turn, and then you can pay 3, target creature gains Double Strike until end of turn. Nice. Okay, so we have our first mythic, Trostani 3 Whispers. 3 to cast, legendary Dryad, 4/4. So pretty good body for the cost. And then we get a second rare. It's Fugitive Codebreaker. Goblin Rogue, 2 to cast with Prowess and Haste. Disguise for 6. This cost is reduced by 1 for each instant and sorcery card in your graveyard. When Fugitive Codebreaker's turn face up, discard your hand, then draw 3 cards. Okay. Interesting cards. Okay, Repulsive Mutation. What is this? X Simic, put X1 on counters target creature you control, then counter up to 1 target spell unless its controller pays mana equal to the greatest power among creatures you control. Okay. That's pretty cool. Clandestine. So yeah, I'm seeing some cool cards here. So Insidious Roots, Golgari, creature tokens you control have Oh, add any creature tokens, and then whenever one or more creature cards leave your graveyard, create a 0/1 green plant creature token, then put a 1 counter each plant. Wow, this is actually pretty strong. It's a uncommon. So we got a nice full art version. This is pretty good. I think I do like that one. Maybe I'll put this over here in cards that I like. Okay, thinking cap. Wow. Okay, so much to go through. And I have a feeling that we're gonna be taking our time opening this particular box. So I do apologize in advance for the length of time that we will have for this video. Oh, nice. We have a Voja Fenstalker, a legendary wolf token. Alright. Now we have a foil full art plains. Looks pretty good. For the rare, we have a enchantment case. So when this case, so I think this is the first time we're seeing this. It's a foil one too. Case of the Crimson Pulse. When this case enters the battlefield, discard a card, then draw 2 cards. Then to solve, you have no cards in hand. So once you're solved, at the beginning of your upkeep, discard your hand, then draw 2 cards. Okay, so let's put it over here with the foils. Next up, a second rare, we have Leyline of the Guild Pack. So hybrid, green-white, Simic, Golgari, and Gruul. If Leyline of the Guild Pack is in your opening hand, you may begin the game with it on the battlefield. Each non-land permanent you control is all colors. Lands you control are every basic land type in addition to their other types. Nice. I do like this card. I'm not sure if this has value, but I do like it, and I'm already thinking of putting this in my Aragorn deck, which is a four colored deck. Oh, maybe I can't because of the black tip here, but yeah, the sliver deck for sure could make use of this. Pretty good. I like this. Nice enchantment. I'll put it over there. And we have a Sanctuary Wall, Reckless Detective, and a Breakout. Oh, okay. 4th uncommon there. A couple of commons. So let's continue on. Really interesting cards here. We have 1 mythic so far, and we have a very interesting enchantment in the uncommon slot. Ooh, okay, so we have an art card, which is the Insidious Roots we picked up earlier. So there, okay, foil Bubble Smuggler. And then for the rare, we get a Axebane Ferox. So this is a Forticast Beast with Death Touch and Haste, and has Ward Collect Evidence 4. So whenever this creature becomes target of a spell or ability an opponent controls, counter unless that player exiles cards with totem mana value 4 or greater from their graveyard. Okay, 4/4 Forticast, Death Touch, Haste, Body. A little above the curve, but might serve some uses. Okay, and then a couple of uncommons here, 4 uncommons, and the rest are commons. Yeah, I will take my time to go through these commons and uncommons. This is going to be great with the same set. Okay, so we get this card with these inserts. Okay, Swamp, Foil, Crime Novelist. So this is pretty cool. 3 cast Goblin Bard. Whenever you sacrifice an artifact, put a 1/1 counter on Crime Novelist and add red mana. That's pretty cool. So it's like you have treasures, clues, or whatnot. You sacrifice them, you still get mana out of it. This is, I would say, that's a pretty good card. And then, ooh, Mythic number 2, we have Etrata, Deadly Fugitive. What does she do? So, 3 to cast, Legendary Vampire Assassin with 1/4 with Death Touch. And face down creatures you control have pay 4, turn this creature face up. If you can't exile, then you may cast the exiled card without paying its mana cost. And whenever an assassin you control deals combat damage to an opponent, cloak the top card of that player's library. I'm not too familiar with cloak, and I actually don't do any face down, face up, whatever mechanics, so not sure what this would bring us, but I think in certain decks this would be excellent. I can see that there is some value to this already. So we'll put this away over here. I think number 2. Okay. So going to the uncommons. Nice. Deduce. Draw a card, investigate. 2 to cast. Okay. Alright. We are just in the middle of the first stack, and it's taken quite a bit of time to get there. Okay, let's try to speed this up if I could. Okay, Shady Informant in foil. And then for the rare, we have Assemble the Players. Enchantment, 2 to cast. Look at the top of your library. Once each turn, you may cast a creature spell with power 2 or less from the top of your library. Once each turn. So if you have Flash... Oh, okay. That's nice. I think there are some uses to that. And then we have a Barbed Servitor. Indestructible, 4 to cast, Construct 1/1, enters battlefield, suspect it. It has Menace and can't block. Whenever Barbed Servitor deals combat action player, you draw a card and lose 1 life. When it's dealt damage, target opponent loses that much life. Okay, that's cool. And then Exit Specialist, Sample Collector. Ooh, what is this treatment? So this is Culvert Ambusher, 5 to cast, Worm Horror, 4/5. And it has like this case log art to it, which is the showcase art for this one. Whenever Culvert Ambusher enters the battlefield or is turned face up, target creature blocks this turn if able. This guy's 4/5. Just let the Golgari deal with it. Okay, cool. So this goes to the uncommons here, and then commons over there. Okay, moving on. Let's try to speed this up if I could. Okay, art card number 2, and this would be Unauthorized Exit. I think we picked that up earlier. I think this was a common. Okay, plain. And we have a list card. It's Mystery Key from the Legends of Baldur's Gate. What is that? Yeah, Baldur's Gate. Equipment, artifact, 2 to cast. Equip creature deals combat damage to player, sacrifice Mystery Key. You draw 3 cards. Okay, and then we have a so list card over here. Okay, foil Cerebral Confiscation, and then for the rare we get a Tolzimir Midnight's Light in the showcase art. Okay, 5 to cast, Legendary Elf Scout, 3/2 with lifelink. When Tolzimir enters the battlefield, create a Voja Fenstalker, which is the token we got earlier. Legendary 5/5 green white wolf creature token with trample. Whenever a wolf you control attacks, if Tolzimir attacks this combat, target creature and opponent controls blocks the wolf this combat if able. Okay. So we get a second rare. I'll put this here. Ill-timed Explosion. Okay, doesn't seem to be anything too interesting there. Okay. Moving on. But you know, this is just pack number 8. Okay. Alright, here we go. Foil Novice Inspector. And then we get a Lost in the Maze. Lightning Helix. Deadly Complication in the showcase art. What does this do? 3 to cast. Choose one or both. Destroy target creature. Put a 1/1 counter target suspected creature you control. You may have it become no longer suspected. I have to read into this suspected mechanic. I actually don't know too much about that. Okay. Alright, so we have a mysterious creature for the token there. Full art Swamp. And then we have a foil Dramatic Accusation. And then under that we have a rare Sharp-Eyed Rookie. 3 to cast, Human Detective with Vigilance 2/2. Whenever a creature enters battlefield under your control, if its power is greater than Sharp-Eyed Rookie's power or its toughness is greater than Sharp-Eyed Rookie's toughness, put a 1/1 counter on Sharp-Eyed Rookie and investigate. Okay, and then uncommons here and commons over there. Okay, last pack for this stack. Wow. We are really taking our time with this one. I won't be surprised if this reaches an hour. Okay, Foil Island, Okay, for a foil Curious Inquiry, and for the rare, we have 10th District Hero. So what does this do? 2 to cast Human, 2/3, pay 2, collect evidence 2. 10th District Hero becomes a human detective with base power and toughness 4/4 and gains vigilance. Or you can pay 3, collect evidence 4. If 10th District Hero is a detective, it becomes a legendary creature named Mileva, the Stalwart, has base power toughness 5/5 and it gains other creatures you control have indestructible. That's a very interesting card design there. Okay, and we got a second rare. Oh, it's a Surveillance. So yeah, I'll put that over here. And then a couple of uncommons and deep commons. Alright, so first stack done. We have 2 mythics, I believe. And a couple of interesting looking cards. Again, I don't know the values of these things, so I'm just putting them based on how I like them or what I think may have some value. But do let me know in the comments what you guys think. Okay, island here. Foil has the Vigilante. Okay. And then for the rare, we have a Kellen. Ooh, since Wilds of Eldraine, Kellen's been coming out. Kellen Inquisitive Prodigy. So for 2 and Simic, legendary human fairy detective. Comes in flying vigilance. Whenever Kellen attacks, destroy up to 1 target artifact. If you control that permanent, draw a card. And Tail the Suspect, you can play this card as a adventure. Investigate, you may play an additional land this turn. Okay, okay, maybe that has some value. I'll put that over here. Flourishing Boonkin, Thin Street, Gossip, and not on my watch, exile target attacking creature. In that nice showcase art. Okay, so let's try to pick up some steam here. So I do like these Surveil lands because they're also dual lands, right? And a cheap way to be able to tutor up some nice lands. Okay, so you know what? For the foils, I'm not really getting anything here that's interesting, so I'll collapse this stack, move that over there. Okay, next up, Sanguine Survivor. Put this over here. Okay, Krenko's Buzz Crusher, Portocast, Insectopter artifact. Flying Trample enters battlefield. For each player, destroy up to 1 non-basic land that player controls. For each land destroyed this way, its controller may search their library for a basic land card, put it in the battlefield, tap, then shuffle. Cool, okay. Then Hedge Whisperer, Night Drinker Moroi. Alright, and then commons and commons. Allow me to just sort the foils, if I may, just so that we can get them out of the way. Okay, for this one, we put this over here because it's a foil rare. There you go. Okay, so let's go on to the next pack here. Second pack of this stack. We get another art card. This is Macabre Reconstruction. So we get a plain, foil Goblin Maskmaker. For the rare, we get a Deadly Cover-Up. So 5 to cast sorcery. As an additional cost to the spell, you may collect evidence 6. Destroy all creatures. If evidence was collected, exile card from opponent's graveyard. Then search its owner's graveyard, hand, and library for any number of cards with the same name and exile them. The player shuffles and draws a card for each exiled from their hand this way. Each card exiled from hand. Okay, so that'll be a buff, I think. Alright. Continue on. I would like to get more Surveillance. To be honest, I have not really invested much in my mana base, so I don't have a lot of these dual lands, and I have a smattering of shocks and fetches and whatever, but they're not sort of set up efficiently. So I would love to be able to fix my land base. So this is a cheap version of being able to fetch for all different kinds of lands. Okay, Murder in the foil. For the rare, we have a War Leader's Call enchantment, 3 to cast. Creatures control get 1/1. Whenever creature enters battlefield under your control, War Leader's Call deals 1 damage to each opponent. Okay. I think there's some ways to abuse this, I think. I'll put that there because I do like that. I will be using this in one of my decks. We have Candlestick, Clue equipment. Equipped creature gets 1/1, has whenever this creature attacks, reveal 2. Pay 2, sacrifice, Candlestick, draw a card, equip for 2. Because there is a Cluedo version, right? Of I think this Murders. Not too much of a fan of that. I did play that when I was a lot younger, but I don't know. We'll see if that sort of design works from a experience perspective. Anyway, let's continue on. So we have an Ooze, another foil full art land. List card, we have Sir Conrad the Grim. Okay, we know this guy. And then we have foil case of the Shattered Pack. Enters the battlefield, search library base land card, put in your hand, shuffle. To solve, there are 5 colors among opponents you control. When it's solved, at the beginning of combat on your turn, target creature you control gains flying, double strike, and vigilance until the end of the turn. 2 to cast. Ooh, that's pretty good, I think. Okay, for the rare, we get a Cryptic Coat. So it's artifact equipment, 3 to cast. Enters battlefield, look the top card of your library, then attach Cryptic Coat to it. Then to cloak a card, put it onto the battlefield face down as 2/2 creature with ward 2. So it's like a morph, is that the term? Turn it face up anytime for its mana cost if it's a creature card. Equipped creature gets 1/0 and can be blocked. Pay 2, return Cryptic Coat to its owner's hand. Okay. I'm a bit confused how this works out, but okay, whatever. Another case of the Filched Falcon. Okay, Lead Pipe. That's interesting. Okay, and then we'll get through the comments there. Let's move forward. This one, another art card. I wish we had no more art cards. Okay, Swamp. Rot Form Mortipede. For the rare, we get an Anzrag's Rampage. 5 to cast, sorcery. Destroy all artifacts you don't control and exile the top X cards of your library, where X is the number of artifacts that were put into graveyards from the battlefield this turn. You put a creature card exiled this way onto the battlefield. Gains haste. Return to your hand at the beginning of the next end. Wow, okay. So this is like a Vandal Blast for the overloaded cost, but you get something more. You can actually put a creature card onto the battlefield and have it gain haste for a turn. Then you bring it back to your hand. Wow, this is nice. I do like this one. This is a good design. Second rare, ooh, we get a showcase borderless version. World Soul's Rage, which is an X Gruul. Sorcery, deals X damage to any target. Put up to X land cards from your hand and graveyard onto the battlefield. Wow, I do like this. This is another strong card. This will definitely go into my Oboon deck, which is a Landfall Matters deck. Nice. 2 good ones, and I think those, would have value in it. Those are really good cards. Okay, let's move on. I don't know what the value is for those ones, but just based on what they do and how nice it would be to add to my deck, I think those have value. Okay, so foil mountain there. All right, so for the foil, we get an Assassin's Trophy. Okay, I think it's good reprint and it's in foil, so I think this would carry some value. And then for the rare, we get a Krenko, Baron of Tin Street. So this is a new Krenko card, I think. 3 to cast, Legendary Goblin with haste 3/3. Tap, sacrifice an artifact, put a 1/1 counter on each goblin you control. Then whenever an artifact is put to the graveyard from the battlefield, you may pay red. If you do, create a 1/1 red goblin creature token against haste until end of turn. Okay, so token creator, and you can buff them up too. Ooh, and a third rare, we have a Thundering Falls, which is a survey land. So nice, triple rare pack there. Beautiful. Okay, Essence of Antiquity, Branch of Vitugazi. Okay, that was a I think a good pack. Okay, triple rare. So you can get triple rare in play booster. I think I read somewhere here, right? You can get 1 to 4 cards of rarity, rare or higher. So you can get up to 4. I hope you can get a pack with 4 rares or higher. Okay. Reasonable doubt. Foil. Oh, okay. We have a mythic, and we get the Pride of Hullblade. What does this do? So it's Beefy Boy, 215. Jesus H Christ. So 10 and green to cast. Legendary Crocodile Elf Turtle. Never heard of that kind of combination before. Spell costs X less to cast, where X is the total toughness of creatures you control. Alright, it's a defender. Then you can pay for until end of turn, target creature you control gets 1/0, gains whenever this creature deals combat damage. Draw cards equal to its toughness and can attack as though it didn't have defender. So you can activate this Pride of Hullblade and have it attack, and then you gain potentially 15. You can draw 15 cards as long as you connect. That's insane. This is insane. That's a crazy mythic there. I don't know what you're gonna do with that, but that's probably gonna be fun to play. Cool. Okay. And then we have the uncommons. Curious Cadaver in this. I don't know, like case file sort of showcase. Right. Nice. So that's I think mythic number 4, is it? Or mythic number 3? Okay, so far I am liking this set. I thought I wouldn't, but the card design seems to be very compelling, I think. Okay, Island, Sanitation Automaton. For the rare, we get a Hunted Bone Brute. 3 cast Skeleton Beast, 6/2 with Menache. When Hunted Bone Brute enters the battlefield, target opponent creates 2 1/1 white dog creature tokens, which we got earlier. When Hunted Bone Brute dies, each opponent loses 3 life. Okay, it calls upon some dogs. So let's just put that there. KARLOV Watchdog. Okay, 4 uncommons and 4 commons. Oh, there's a showcase art board listed. The chase is on. Alright, so let me just move the cards up as we start to pile on these cards. Okay, here we go. We are down to the last 3 packs of the second stack. So we're just still in the second stack, okay. Clue token, full art forest. For the foil, we have a Fairy Snoop. And for the rare, we get a Yarus, Roar of the Old Gods. So another legendary creature. For the cast, Gruul, Centaur Druid, 4/4. Other creatures you control have haste. Whenever 1 or more face-down creatures you control deal combat damage to a player, draw a card. Whenever a face-down creature controlled dies, return the battlefield face down under its owner's control. If it's a permanent card, then turn face up. Oh, okay, so you have these face-down cards. Do as you wish. When they die, they can come back as face-up cards. So, okay, so you can like maybe use it to cheat in huge cards, huge creatures, maybe. Okay, so maybe I'll put this over here because this looks like it's like ninjutsu in a sort of roundabout way. Okay, let's move on. So still last 2 packs of stack number 2. Apologies if this is taking quite a while, but I am really enjoying this experience, and this feels like a set booster. So yeah, happy about that. Pick your poison in foil, and then for the rare we have a Doppelgang. Alright, so it's a triple X, XXX Simic. For each of X target permanents, create X tokens or copies of that permanent. For each of X target permanents, so you create, so let's say you pay 6 X's, so for 2, for each of X target permanents, create X tokens that are copies of the turn. So even lands, like so 2 lands, create X tokens that are copies of that permanent. So if you have let's say 1 plains and 1 forest, you create 2 of each. Is that how it works? I don't know. I'll put this over here. This is interesting. Okay, we have another survey land, commercial district. That's cool. Okay, Fave fight in the. Okay, so this double gang thing. I'll look into that. And it says permanent, right? So it could be lands, it could be creatures, it could be tokens for all you care. So very, very, I would say, flexible card. Don't know yet how you can use that, but it's very promising, I think. Okay, planes. Okay, we got a foil showcase borderless deduce. Unfortunately, this is a common. Okay, for the rare, we get a Cryptex 2 to cast artifact. Tap it, collect evidence 3, add 1 mana of any color, put an unlock counter on Cryptex. Sacrifice Cryptex, surveil 3, then draw 3 cards. Activate only if Cryptex has 5 or more unlock counters on it. Okay. Then Forum Familiar, Soul Search, V2Gazi Inspector. Okay, so we are now down to our last stack. I think we have some pretty good cards. I don't know which ones here are the chase, rares, mythics. And I don't have an idea yet of what the commons and commons have in terms of value, but very nice looking cards. Interesting cards. Okay, Public Thoroughfare. So for the rare, we have a Relive the Past, 7 to cast. Sorcery, return up to 1 target artifact card, up to 1 target land card, and up to 1 target non-aura enchantment from your graveyard to the battlefield. They are 5/5 element creatures in addition to other types. Okay. Put that there. Hard-hitting question. Okay, uncommons and uncommons. Okay, hopefully we can close this out strong. We have, I think, three mythics so far. So from the mythic count, we're quite low. Maybe we can target 5 if the magic gods would have that in them to give it to us. Okay, makeshift binding. Archdruid's Charm, yeah, 3 to cast instant. Choose 1, search your library for a creature or land card, reveal it, put it into the battlefield. Tap if it's a land card, otherwise put it into your hand and shuffle. Put a 1/1 counter target creature you control, deals damage equal to its power to target creatures you don't to a target creature you don't control, or exile target artifact or enchantment. Good for, you know, the One Ring. I think that One Ring will really start to change the way Commander or Magic is played, and having more exile stuff to address that, I think is something that we're gonna start to see. So I think this one's pretty okay. Let's put that there. I do like that. I love these modal cards. They're pretty nice. Okay. Next up. So I think that was a pretty good card. And maybe we can continue to get some value here. Forest. Exit Specialist. We got this a few times. Okay, for the rare, we have KARLOV's Visionary Inventor. So 7 to cast. Fiashino Artificer Legendary for 4. So he looks like a friggin' dinosaur. Okay. So Menache Ward 2 Haste. Never KARLOV attacks, sacrifice any number of creatures, then exile top X cards of your library where X is their total power. You may cast any number of instant and or sorcery spells from among the exiled cards without paying their mana cost. Okay. Yeah, hard to use that, but yeah, whatever. Well, I'm sure a lot of people will figure out how to abuse that. Okay, oops. What am I doing here? Uncommons go over here. One's over there. Okay. Continue to trucking along this last stack. Still stuck with the mythics though. Okay, we have another Voja Fenstalker. Defenstrated Phantom in foil, and for the rare we get a Pyrotechnic Performer. 2 to cast Viashino Assassin with Disguise for red. Cast this card face down for 3 as a 2/2 creature with Ward 2. Turn face up anytime for its Disguise cost. Whenever Pyrotechnic Performer or another creature controls the turn face up, that creature deals damage equal to its power to each opponent. Okay, so bad news there when you face up. Okay, let's continue on. Spider Plains. Foil Airtight Alibi, and for the rare we get a Treacherous Greed. It's an instant 3 to cast as an initial cost. Sacrifice creature that dealt damage this turn. Draw 3 cards. Each opponent loses 3 life, and you gain 3 life. Next up, Absolving Lamasu. Okay, uncommons, commons. Okay. We are coming now into the tail end of this box. Last, what is this? 7 packs. Still hoping for maybe 2 more mythics to close out the show. A Killer Among Us. No, okay, I'll look into that. So for the rare, we have a Teysa, Opulent Oligarch. So I thought she died. Anyway, 3 to cast, Human Advisor, Death Touch, pay every end step, investigate for each opponent lost life this turn. Whenever a clue you control is put in the graveyard from battlefield, create a 1/1 white-black spirit creature token with flying, so that triggers only once each turn. Okay, so I'll put that over there. We have a second rare, which is Outrageous Robbery. X black. Target opponent exiles top X cards with library face down. You may look at and play those cards for as long as they remain exiled. If you cast a spell this way, you may spend mana's load for mana of any type to cast it. Alright. Okay, soldiering on. Okay, a mysterious creature. Full art land. And we get a Fester Leech in the foil treatment. For the rare, we have Lazav, Wearer of Faces. 2 to cast Shapeshifter Detective, legendary. And 2/3 Power Toughness. Whenever Lazav, Wearer of Faces attacks, exile target card from a graveyard, then investigate. Whenever you sacrifice a clue, you may have Lazav become a copy of a creature card exiled with it until end of turn. Okay. Lightning Helix, good reprint there. Okay, so let me just move this up because we are getting a bit crowded already in terms of these bulk rares. But again, hard for me to call them bulk rares because I actually don't know the value of these things yet. So I will take a look after this unboxing and see if I actually did pick up anything of value here. Hard to say if I got some good cards. I think I did because there's quite a number of over here which I think are pretty good. I wouldn't say super spicy, but still pretty good. Okay, foil, Furtive Courier in foil, and then for the rare we have Hide in Plain Sight. It's a sorcery, 4 to cast. Look at the top 5 cards of your library, cloak 2 of them, put the rest in the bottom of your library in a random order. Okay, and then uncommons, commons, Fanatical Strength in the showcase art. Okay, let's move on. Island here, foil Jaded Analyst, and another rare, no mythics again. Reenact a Crime, so it's 1 blue instant. Exile target non-land card in the graveyard that's put there from anywhere this turn. Copy it, you may cast the copy without paying its mana cost. Exile target non-land card in the graveyard that was put there from anywhere this turn. So this could even be your commander, right? Wow, okay, wow, okay, this is pretty good. Pretty good. I'll put this over here. Okay. Soul Enervation. Nice art. Okay, let's continue on. So last 3 packs. And let's see if we can get maybe another mythic. We've been stuck at 3 mythics, I think, for some time now. I think it's just right that we hit some gold. Aftermath Analyst. No mythic there, unfortunately. We do get a Steam Core Scholar, 3 to cast Weird Detective. Weird is a creature type. So Flying Vigilance, when Steam Core Scholar enters battlefield, draw 2 cards, then discard 2 cards unless you discard an instant or choice card or a creature card you find. Yeah. Okay. Nothing there. Okay, last 2 packs. Let's close it out strong. Let's get a mythic. And I would love to get another Surveil card. We have only 5 so far. Okay, plain. Oh, list card Laid to Rest. Alright, and then, we have a rare. It's Illicit Masquerade in foil. 4 to cast Enchantment Flash. When Illicit Masquerade enters the battlefield, put an imposter counter on each creature you control. Whenever a creature you control with an imposter counter on it dies, exile it. Turn it up to 1 other target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. Okay, that's pretty cool. And we do get a mythic, and it would be Anzrak the Quake Mole. So the one rampaging there earlier, which is that upgraded Vandal Blast, is this guy. So 4 to cast Gruul Mole God, 8/4. Whenever Anzrak the Quake Mole becomes blocked, untap each creature you control. After this combat phase, there's an additional combat phase. Then pay 7. Anzrak must be blocked each combat this turn if able. I can see some tricks coming up here. That's pretty nice. Oh! A double mythic pack. I said that we were looking for 5 mythics, I think, and we got 2 in 1 pack. And we get Undergrowth Recon. So this is 1 and green enchantment. At the beginning of your upkeep, return target land card from your graveyard to the battlefield tab. Oh, this is gonna go into my Oboon deck for sure. This is nice. Yep, that's pretty cool. Okay, so 5 mythics, 5 Surveil lands. A lot of interesting cards we're gonna have to read through, but quite happy with what we picked up so far. Okay, last pack. I hope that we can end it just as good. Okay, we have an art card, full art land, and then Soul Enervation. You get another mythic? No, it's a rare. We have Case of the Uneaten Feast. So 1 to cast Enchantment Case. Whenever a creature enters battlefield under your control, you gain 1 life. To solve, you've gained 5 or more life this turn. Solve. Sacrifice this case. Creature cards in your graveyard gain. You may cast this card from your graveyard until end of turn. Alright, and I think that's it. So, let us now just open the... it's buried here. The promo pack from LCI to close the show, and then let's do a quick recap there. So apologies for the long video, but as you can see, it was, I think, worth it. Okay, as I did with the other LCI promo, I'll take the middle one out first and turn that up, as that would be the promo card. So Geological Appraiser in the promo treatment. And then the promo would be a rare, which is Restless Anchorage from the land cycle there. And the next one would be from All Will Be One, a Venerated Rot Priest in the promo foil stamp. Okay, that's cool. I do like that. So I'll put this over here. Okay, so let us just recap. We were able to get 4 list cards, 3 in uncommon and 1 common there. 5 of these Surveil lands, which I think are pretty cool, and then a whole bunch of bulk rares here. Again, I don't know what the values of these would be, if there's any value in some of them, but just based on what I've seen, I would consider these as bulk rares. These are how many rares? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. 28 plus these three, that's 33. And then here, if we take these two out, sorry, 32 if we take out the rest of Anchorage. 32 rares, and then rare mythic, take this one out because that's a buy box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17, 18. So we have about 50 rares and mythics. We have this nice Insidious Roots. Okay, and then Mythic 1, 2, I think we got 5, 3, 4, and 5, yeah. And then for the nice rares, this one's interesting. This one too, I don't know how these will work out yet. Yeah, I do like this one too. This one, yeah, I like that. Yeah, and this. I think these are gonna be of value, I suppose, and maybe these guys. And yeah, then we have a whole stack of commons and uncommons to have to go through. Right, so very interesting set. I'm seeing a lot of nice cards. I will have to go through them and see if it's worth getting maybe another box or two. But until then, I hope you enjoyed this unboxing, and I'll catch you in the next one. Until then, take care. Ta-ta for now. Bye.